Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad AFIF JAZIMIN bin Abdul Halim and my matric number is 296100. I'm from Pasipoti, Kelantan. I am the eldest child of my 5 siblings. Today I will tell a story about myself before I was at the current level. In the beginning, I was a not smart person and was got the last position in the class when I was in Form 2. I was a naughty boy and did not like to study. But my parents always advised me and encouraged me to continue study until I success. Until one day, I was busy playing on my phone and scrolling through my Instagram. I came across successful entrepreneur named Hafiz Muhammad. I was touched by his word of encouragement and his tagline, which is success for happiness. I inspired him and loved the video and work he uploads, like helping people in trouble, motivation work video, and about his career. After that, I determined myself to study really hard to make my parents proud, as he made his parents proud. After that, I discussed with my parents to take extra class outside to strengthen my learning, and they agreed and sent me to the tutorial center. I also always hang out with smart students and ask them for help on what I don't understand about the lecture, and they teach me. I also always ask my teachers about formula to answer questions what I not understand at. Until the SBN trial examination, I got good result and my parents were also proud of my success. After that, I continued to study to get the best result during the actual SPN exam. My teachers used to make me and my best friend as his adopted children because he saw my seriousness in learning. My friends and I always go to the teacher's house to do drill about learning. In the SPN examination, I got the best result and my teachers was proud of my abilities. I am grateful to teachers who taught me and sacrificed his time for all of us. After that, I continued my study to Form 6. I returned complicated to make friends so much, so that I got a bad decision during semester examination. My parents always advised me to study hard to get success like during SPN exam before. I listened to their word and tried to focus back on my learning. I had to take a repeat exam for semester 1. I feel sorry for my parents because I had to spend the money to pay my semester 1 repeat paper examination. I want to make them proud by studying hard and giving them success. I always make study group together with my friends to strengthen my learning. Until I sat the real examination and I was grateful for getting good result. Even though I was not as brilliant as others, I got an offer to continue my study at the University Utara Malaysia, and I will use the opportunities given to me as best I can to make my parents proud, who accept success from me, and I want to thank them for all the sacrifice and guidance my parents has given me, my friends and teacher who taught me. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is not Erina Nafisah binti Daid. You can call me Erina. My matrix number 291653 and I'm a bachelor's degree counseling student with honors in semester 1. Today I would like to tell you about my journey to the degree level and my motivation. To be completely honest, I didn't do very well in SPM. But I'm not depressed about my achievement because I know how difficult it is for me to face the challenges and achieve such a result. Why makes me say that? Because I'm different from my friends and other students. During my SPM, I didn't have much time to study because every day or when I come home from school, I continue to help my mom to manage her restaurant, which is preparing the order, serving customers, washing dishes, and working as a cashier. After closing the restaurant, I clean myself and got ready to study. Sometimes I don't have time to study because I'm too tired. Before that, I would like to tell you that it takes about an hour to get from my school to my mom's restaurant. So you can imagine how tired I was at that time, right? However, all that does not burden me at all. I'm glad to help my mom run her business, and I'm happy to do it. After the SBM level, I continue my studies at the University of Sultan Azlan Shah, in short form USAS, in Kuala Kangsar, Perak, in Diploma of Islamic Counseling. I had no problems with money or learning before COVID, but after COVID, I experienced many obstacles, which is I had to climb the hill every day just to attend online classes and do assignment given by lecturer. Not only that, I was tested. Um, I was tested, and my family was found to be a positive for COVID-19. Due to my quarantine, I missed more than a month's worth of classes, assignment, and quizzes. But as a result of my efforts, I received a 3.74. Although it's not too high, this achievement can have a big impact of my family and myself too. They are my own parents who serve as my motivation and prevent me from giving up easily. They are the ones who support me and inspire me to keep going despite obstacles. If I'm tired, unmotivated, and maybe even give up, I will look at their picture and try to call them. Even though it's a bit cliche, but I like this. I like it because this is the only way I can stop missing them. Not only that, but I also make an effort to recall the reason I came here. I came here when I'm too lazy to study or do homework and maybe do assignment, and I will remind myself how much they sacrifice for their children's education. So there is no reason for me to complain, be lazy, or give up. No matter how difficult it is, I will still go through it without feeling tired or afraid, because I know that this assumption I feel is not as good as my parents. However, if you want me to tell you who my idol is, it's actually a little different. Because my only idol is my mom. Why did I say that and not choose my father as my idol? The only reason is because I learned a lot more from my mom than from my dad. I was very close to my father, which made me very spoiled and really try hard to get what I want. It's different when I'm with my mom. That's why I choose my mother as my role model. Okay, for your information, my mom has various jobs to help my dad find income. She used to run a restaurant, but it didn't last very long because of the ungrateful mentality of some people that envy made my brother ill, I believe. But don't worry, my brother quickly made a full recovery. Because of that, my mom stopped continuing her business. She focused on tapping rubber in our village. Every day, my mom will tap the rubber and collect the kantalan to my mom sell lah. I'm also making an exception to have my mom collect them. In addition, my mom is also a seamstress. She have her own shop sewing in our town. I believe she had the shop for quiet sometimes because this shop was established before I was born. It can be said that my mom is a famous seamstress in our district due to her skill at sewing and meeting customer requirements. She sells t-shirt, dress, tracksuit, and other items in addition to baju kurung as a result of her sewing, and taking customer orders. I was also one of her child who helped my mom take care of and serve customers. You already know, right, why I choose my mom as an idol. I don't say that I don't idolize my dad. He's not a special person in my heart. No, absolutely no. Because in my eyes, my mother's resilience comes from having a husband who always supports her in doing something. It can be said that my dad always supports what my mom does. That's all from us. Thank you. Bye-bye.